Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make fraction strips. It's something you're going to use if you're a third, fourth, or fifth grade teacher, so it's a good time to practice now. All you need to make fraction strips are scissors and some paper. I went around the house and found this paper. It doesn't really matter what kind of paper you use, whatever you have. It should have a certain size to it just because it's easier to use fraction strips that are long enough. And you're going to need one or two pieces of paper. I just took one here. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut it up into strips like this. And again, the width of the strip doesn't really matter. The sort of a nice length would be about 8 inches because, again, the longer the piece of paper, the easier the fractions are to use. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the piece of paper and fold it in half, like this, lengthwise. I'm going to fold it again in half, lengthwise. So now when I open it up, I have divided this paper into 4 strips, and I'm going to cut the strips out with scissors, like this. Okay. So I've already done that. So now I have a number of strips that look like this. And this is going to be my hole. The length from here to here is the hole, so one hole. So I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to take another strip of the same length. I'm going to fold it in half this way now. I'm going to cut it in half. And now I have 2 halves. You should probably label it, like write 1/2 there and 1/2 there. So now I have, just to be clear, I have a hole and 2 halves. So I'm going to do the same with another strip of paper. I'm going to take it and fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half again. So now I have 4 equal sections, and I'm going to cut those out. And now I have my fourths. Like that, right? And I'm going to do that again to get 8ths. I'm going to fold it in half, fold it in half again, and fold it in half one more time. When I stretch this out, I will have 8 sections that I can cut out. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now though. So now we have a whole, we have halves, we have fourths, and we have 8ths. Another interesting fraction in your fraction strip would be thirds, and this is still a little trickier to cut out, to create. So with thirds, you're going to want to figure out how to sort of estimate as best as you can 3 equal sections. So one way to do it is with your fingers. An estimation is a good strategy for you to do and for your students to do. Another way to do that would be to sort of like fold this over to approximately where you see 2 equal parts and call that a third. And then so fold that and then fold this over to there. When you unfold it, you will see approximately 3 parts that are equal. I'm going to cut those out, so then I have my approximate thirds. I recommend you do this through eyeballing it, through estimating, and not through measurement. Okay, so now we have 3 equal parts. If I wanted to make 6th, what might I do? And 6 is a good fraction strip to have in this kit. So you would take this, fold it into thirds, like that. That was maybe not the best third, so you can go and adjust it a little bit. It's a little tricky here, like that. And then I can fold in half one more time. when I open up, what I'll find are 6 equal parts. Okay, so what I suggest you do is you go around your house, find a couple pieces of paper, fold them into strips, cut them out, and make your fraction strips. We will need them for our second week of class, so the sooner you do it, the better off you are. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, wearing my shirt, equality is greater than division. A good math equation for the times. See you soon.